Hello, and thank you for stopping by Heartfelt Crochets by Darlene. If you clicked on this video, it's because you want to learn how to double crochet. What you're going to need today is a ball or a skein of yarn and a crochet hook. Now, if you are just learning how to crochet, you know that you have to start with a slip knot. To refresh your memory on how to make a slip knot, you're going to cross the yarn over your 4 fingers. You're going to wrap it around your first finger under your thumb and hold it down. Grab a hold of the loop on your finger. Cross it down over the yarn that's attached to your ball or skein of yarn. Pull it tight. Now you're going to insert your hook into the loop and pull the string that's attached to your skein or your ball of yarn. We're going to start today with chaining 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you're familiar with crocheting, you know that you need to go into the second chain from the hook. You can't go into the first one because that's what this is coming from. So you are going to go into the second chain from the hook. Now, we are going to put the yarn underneath the hook and the hook around the yarn. Put it into the second chain. Put your hook under the yarn and draw through a loop through that chain stitch. Now you're going to hook under the yarn, draw through 2 loops that's on the hook, yarn under, draw through 2 loops that's on the hook, yarn under the hook, go into the next chain, draw up a loop, yarn under, draw through 2 loops, yarn under, draw through 2 loops, yarn under, into the next chain, draw up a loop, draw through 2 loops, draw through 2 loops. That's all that a double crochet is. When you yarn over and insert into a stitch and pull up a loop, it creates 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops, leaves 2 remaining loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops that was on the hook. That's all there is to it. Quite simple, just practice. Keep going down the chain. And into the last chain, and you have made a row of double crochets. Now, to start your second row of double crochets, you're going to always want to chain 2, and that counts as your first double crochet. Then you turn your work over and you begin working in your first stitch. A lot of people make the mistake and go into the second stitch thinking that's the first, but the first stitch is actually at the bottom of the chain 2. So yarn under your hook, put it into the first stitch, pull up a loop, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under, pull through 2 loops. Now your stitch is the V's, and you're going under these 2 pieces of yarn. Sometimes it will call for a back loop only or a front loop only. And that's for another tutorial. Yarn under, go under those two, which is that little hole right there. Yarn under and pull up a loop. Yarn under through 2 loops. Yarn under through 2 loops. Yarn under into the next stitch. Yarn under, pull up a loop. Yarn under through 2 loops. Yarn under through 2 loops. Continue practicing your double crochets, and I'll meet you at the end. Now when you get to your very last stitch, it's going to be kind of a little bit confusing because you're going to go like, where is it? Where am I supposed to put? And you think that you're at the end, but you're not. And if you keep on thinking this, your work's going to go like this. It's going to slant. Just tip it over just a little bit and you'll see that V. That's your stitch. If you want, you could just grab them and pull them up so that you can see where it is. Yarn over. Put it under those two in that hole. Yarn under, pull up a loop. Yarn under through 2 loops. Yarn under through 2 loops. And there you have it. There's your double crochets. Double crochet is a very common stitch used in crocheting for a lot of afghans, granny squares. Granny squares is a really good project to practice your double crochets on. I am going to have an upcoming video. Probably the next video that I make will end up being on crocheting a small granny square so that you can see how it's done and you can practice your double crocheting. So again, if you liked this video, if it helped you, give me a thumbs up. Comment below on what you're making, what color yarn you decided to go with, and what size hook you're using. I am always very interested in what new crocheters are doing for their first project. And again, subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified of upcoming new videos. Thank you so much. Good luck with your crocheting. You're going to do a wonderful job. Bye for now.